Okay, Georgia Prep. Dude, we should have a lot of things.
Well,
Hey,
we get a Canon camera donated to us.
yep,
That's great.
we get just the bare minimum
Yeah.
to put on a show, and they're like, "Oh man, this is so great. Could be a lot greater." Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a rainy day here at Fork Union Military Academy, where the Fork Union postgraduate team is set to take on the Georgia Prep Knights. Captain's out in the middle of the field. Looks like Georgia Prep will receive the opening kickoff. We're going to get the prayer and the national anthem underway, and then we will get this game going here from Fork Union. Your referees for today's game: Dave Whiteside as the referee, umpire Bobby Blackstone, linesman Mike Wagstaff, line judge J.J. Mantlow, back judge Alan Farr, field judge Kevin Poindexter, and side judge Greg Hunt. Blue Devils come into this game with a record of 2-1, hoping to improve to 3-1 here today. Cody Young and Roderick Webb back deep to receive for the Blue Devils. Both have had a fair amount of success this season returning the ball. See how they handle the wet field conditions today. Don't have a roster for Georgia Prep, so we're going to do the best we can up here, identifying who they are.
It's right here. You can just put it. Yeah, you can just lean it up against the.
There's no way I'd even be able to tell who these guys are
I
with
know.
the roster, so
The or
we'll just do the best we can. I don't need a roster.
alright.
And looks like there's going to be a flag down on the opening kickoff. Definitely not the start that Georgia Prep wanted. Going to be offsides against the kicking team. They're going to back them up 5 and kick the ball again. Check that. They are waving off the flag and going to re-kick. Kind of a weird situation there, but okay. And the kick is away into the hands of Cody Young. Tries to push it up the right side and then cuts back left to the sideline. Finally forced out of bounds by number 49 around the 35-yard line, where the Blue Devils will get their first possession of the game. And the kick is away into the hands of Cody Young. Blue Devils are led by Coach Frank Arrett in his second year as the head coach of the PG program. Andrew Banks back at quarterback for the Blue Devils. Cody Young in at running back. Handoff goes to Young on the right side. Tries to break it outside. And he is brought down after very little gain, if any. Pin on the spot. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. With the wet field conditions, I would expect a lot of run game today for both sides. Two-back formation for Fork Union. Banks takes the snap, drops back, throws it off to the left side. And he breaks free. That's Nate Ponza with the ball. He's going to break deep down the field and is eventually brought down after a large gain. Ball goes all the way down to the 22-yard line. Nice little swing pass there to Nate Ponza. And that's going to be another Fork Union first down. Handoff off the right side. Stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Second down and 10 now for Fork Union. Chambers and Ponza in the backfield for Fork Union. Banks takes a snap, drops back, throws it down the field, and it is caught close to the first down marker, but it looks like he's brought out just shy of the line to gain. Pass was caught by Zion Robinson, and it's going to bring up third down and short now for Fork Union. Handoff goes to Chambers over the left side. He finds a hole in the middle, and he's going to break it all the way down to the end zone for a touchdown. Nice little run there by Chambers. Originally trying to push it off the left side and cut it back in the middle. Just bursted for the 20-yard run for the touchdown. So Fork Union goes up 6-0 here early, awaiting the extra point. Kobe Stillwell in to attempt the point after. He's been very good this season in the point after category. See if he can continue that streak today. Kick is up, and it is good. That's going to push the score to 7. And Georgia Prep will line up to receive this next kickoff and get their first offensive possession, see if they can answer the score by Fork Union. Nice opening drive there by the Fork Union offense. Roughly 5 plays, 70 yards for the touchdown. Definitely the start that Coach Arrett was hoping for. Kobe Stillwell back to kick for Fork Union. Kick is away, and it's a good one. Received on the 10-yard line. Georgia Prep pushing it up the left side. There is a seam there, and he is brought down by number 7, Max Miller. Came out of nowhere like a missile. Took him down right around the 30-yard line, where Georgia Prep will start their first drive of the game. Flag down on the play. It looks like that one's going to go against Fork Union, but we'll wait for the official word. Third down now for Georgia Prep. Handoff goes to the left side. tries to break it around the edge and is unsuccessful. Maybe a short gain of 2 or 3 on the play. Going to bring up 4th down now. Sorry. It's hard to read the sticks from where I'm sitting with all this rain on the window, but looks like it's going to be 2nd down, so I was way off on that one. I apologize there. Second down and about 6 now for Georgia Prep. Pass to the left side. Tries to find the tunnel screen and is brought down almost immediately. Gain of about 3 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down now. Quarterback drops back and is sacked on the play. Number 86, Nana Asante, coming right through that offensive line and bringing the quarterback down for a big loss. It's going to bring up 4th down, and the punting unit is coming on for Georgia Prep. Nice little blitz called up there by Coach Arrett. And a nice play by Nana Asante to bring him down. Once again, Roderick Webb deep to receive this punt. He's come close to breaking a few this year. I'd like to see him break one here pretty soon. Kick is up and away. It's going to be a short punt. Bounces once on a Georgia Prep bounce and is going to be eventually brought down around the 31-yard line, where Fork Union will start its next drive. Hoping for more success like they had on that first drive. If you're just joining us, Fork Union marched down the field on their first drive, about 6 plays, 70 yards, off of a nice run by Nate Ponza to get him down into the red zone, and a nice, easy run up the middle by Kevon Chambers to finally put it in the end zone from about 20 yards out. So Fork Union hoping for a little bit of that success once again as the offense comes out back out onto the field. Looks like Mekhi McDaniel's in the backfield for Fork Union. The handoff goes to him right up the middle, and he is met at the line for no gain on the play. 1 and 10 now. And running backs having a hard time finding a hole. But there is a flag on the play, so we'll see what the officials have to say about that. Looks like the call is going to go against Georgia Prep and bring up 2nd down and about 4 now for Fork Union. Cody Young checking in at running back for the Blue Devils. Rain's starting to come down a little bit harder now. Banks drops back, looking left side, throws it right over the middle to number 1. Roderick Webb, and it is in and out of his hands. Going to bring up 3rd down now. Nice little play there, though, by Fork Union. If he had caught that, I don't think anybody would have caught him. But third down upcoming now. 3rd and 4 for Fork Union. And a long run there is going to result in favor of Fork Union, waiting in that Kobe Stillwell extra point. Kobe Stillwell set to kick. And it's away. Another good kick by Kobe. Received on about the 8-yard line. He's going to push it up to the left side. Trying to find a seam. He breaks a few tackles and is still on his feet and brought down out of bounds around the 25-yard line. Fork Union player shaken up on the play. Looks to be Kobe Stillwell. Kicker down there trying to make a play. Not something you see very often in the game of football. But that's just the kind of competitor that we're dealing with when we talk about Kobe Stillwell. So we'll take a short little break. He's walking off the field on his own power. Seems to be okay. And the offense is gearing up for their next drive, hopefully with a better result than their last drive. And the Fork Union defense hoping to shut them down once again. Okay. Hopefully the sound is coming in now. All right. Yeah. Second down now for Georgia Prep. Handoff goes to the left side. He's going to break free around the edge and get much more than the first down. Taking the ball all the way across midfield. Where it'll be first down and 10 for Georgia Prep. Quarterback rolling out to the left side, but he's not going to get anywhere on that play. Brought down in the backfield by number 58, Darius Sterling, for a loss of about 4 yards on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 14 for Georgia Prep. Swing pass out to the left side. Once again, met immediately on the play by number 7, Max Miller. Going to be another loss for Georgia Prep. Not a strong start offensively for the Knights. 3rd down and long now upcoming. Four wide receivers. Okay, they're going empty backfield here for this 3rd and long. Quarterback looked like he was attempting to run, but nowhere to go on the play as that Fork Union defensive line converged very quickly. Lorenz Terry and Darius Sterling in on that tackle. That's going to bring up 4th and very long now, so the punting unit will come on for Georgia Prep. Once again, Roderick Webb back deep to receive this punt, and it's a high kick. He's going to fair catch and let it bounce. Takes a Georgia Prep bounce and rolls all the way to the 30-yard line, where it'll be downed, and Fork Union offense will now take the field for their 3rd drive of this game. How much time is left? Two minutes and 29 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Fork Union hoping to continue the success that they've had on offense. Four wide receivers set for the Blue Devils. Banks takes the snap, hands off to Chambers. Check that. He pulls the ball, goes off to the right side, gains about 2 to 3 yards before being brought down out of bounds by Georgia Prep. Nice little fake there by Banks. And for Fork Union, Chambers in motion. Banks drops back, looking right side, throws it down the field, just over. Mekhi McDaniels checking back in at running back for the Blue Devils. So now it's going to be third down and about 17 for Fork Union. Why doesn't this work, bro? So now it's going to be third down and about 17. Third down play is unsuccessful, so bringing up fourth down now, and the punting unit for Fork Union hopping on the field. Kobe Stillwell out to punt for the Blue Devils. Low snap is fielded by Kobe, punted away. Ball's going to take a Fork Union bounce and roll all the way down to the 34-yard line, where it is downed on the play by Adrian Worley. And the Georgia Prep defense finally stopping that Fork Union offense, but again, a lot of that came on the double penalties by Fork Union. Handoff goes to the left side, and it is met at the line immediately. Number 67, Emmanuel Johnson on the tackle for Fork Union. Going to bring up second down and 10. Well, no, looks like they lost a few on that play, so second down and 11. Fork Union defense has been doing a good job of keeping this Georgia Prep offense hemmed in all day. We'll see if they can continue that trend. Handoff left side once again, finds a small hole, but is brought down after a short gain by number 12, Kobe Stillwell. Third down and 9 now for the Knights. Handoff left side. Met by 4 or 5 Fork Union defenders. Driven out of bounds after a short gain. Going to bring up fourth down now. And a decision for the Georgia Prep Knights. And that's the end of the first quarter here from Fork Union with your score. Fork Union 14, Georgia Prep 0. We'll be back after a short little break here where the two teams switch sides of the field and we get this second quarter underway. Sorry, I thought I had the mic on for that. But Max McDaniel's now in at quarterback, and a nice little run off the left side to get the first down. So the ball is now on the 12-yard line. Cody Young back in at running back. Hands off goes to him. Nope, Max keeps it again off the left side. Finds a hole, making some jukes, and breaks it all the way down for the touchdown. Two nice runs there by Max Miller to extend this lead over Georgia Prep to 20. So quick turnaround there for Fork Union off the bobbled snap by Georgia Prep. Kobe Stillwell out on to attempt the PAT. He's been perfect today. Let's see if he can continue the trend. And some movement along the Fork Union line. Looks like that's going to back him up on about 5 yards on the play. And the kick is up and tipped at the line, so that's going to be no good. First miss for Kobe Stillwell in a long time. But that's going to keep the score at 20-0 in favor of Fork Union. Got an injured player from Georgia Prep down on the field right now. So while the trainers attend to him, we will remind you that you should check out forkunion.com if you have any information requests about the school, interested in possibly sending a student here. Check out our website for all the information that you could possibly need, www.forkunion.com. Also, be sure to follow us on all of our social medias. We have a Facebook, Instagram, and obviously YouTube. If you're enjoying the content here today, please hit that subscribe button so that you never miss a game. We will also be broadcasting all the basketball games here from Fork Union when that season starts up in the next month. So make sure you go ahead and give us a sub so you never miss a game. Kobe Stillwell once again out on to kick the ball away to Georgia Prep. And we'll see if Georgia Prep has made any adjustments offensively, because they haven't been able to get anything going today so far against that Fork Union defense. Kick is away, and it's a good one. Fielded around the 10-yard line. Tries to take it up the left side. Gets a few blocks, but is eventually brought down on the play by number 40, Jake Williams. And Georgia Prep will start their next drive right around the 30-yard line. Handoff up the middle for Georgia Prep. Finds a seam. Was eventually brought down on the play after a pretty good gain for first down. Nate Ponza among the defenders on the tackle. Going to bring up now 2nd down and about 3 here for Georgia Prep. Handoff once again up the middle, but this time there is no seam, and he is brought down in the backfield by number 86, Nana Asante. That's going to be a loss of about 2 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and 5 now for Georgia Prep. Quarterback keeps the ball, trying to break it off to the left side, but the field not helping his footing, and he stumbles and is brought down on the play by number 41, Aaron Edwards, and number 7, Max Miller. And that's going to be bringing up 4th down once again, in the punting unit coming onto the field for Georgia Prep. Just can't get anything going offensively. And Roderick Webb back to receive once again for the Blue Devils. And the snap is bobbled once again. Punter just barely gets it off, but it is a short punt and going to go out of bounds right around the 40-yard line. So punter was fortunate enough to get that one away, but still did not get it anywhere near where he wanted to. Maybe a field change of about 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 once again for Fork Union. Max Miller still in at quarterback for Fork Union after that nice drive he had last time. Hands the ball off left side, and the play is blown dead by the officials, so that would indicate a false start against the offense or a legal formation. We'll see what they have here. And they are going to wave that flag off, so we will reset everything and do it again. Run off the left side, Kavon Chambers. It's going to get him close to the 1st down. Going to be 2nd down and about 1 or 2 here, depending on the spot. 2nd down and 1 now. Hand off left side to Chambers once again. He finds a hole. He's going to get the 1st down, but is met by a host of Georgia Prep defenders. So after a gain of about 3 on the play, it's going to be enough for the 1st down. (11 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the 2nd quarter. Makai McDaniels with the carry up the left side. Going to get about 3 or 4 yards on the play. 2nd down and 6 upcoming for the Blue Devils. McDaniels still in at running back for the Blue Devils. Handoff goes to him off the right side, but actually it was pulled by Max McDaniel. Sorry. Guy's pretty shifty. And he breaks free over the left side, enough for the first down. So nice little pull there by Max McDaniels. Fooled the defense and the announcer. Once again, it's first down and 10 for Fork Union. McDaniels keeps again off the left side. A flag down on the play, but he gains about 8 yards on that run. See what the flag is. It's in the area of a hold, so I would suspect this to be coming back. And it is. A holding against Fork Union. Going to march off about 10 yards, and we will replay the down. Penalty yardage marked off. It's going to bring up first down and about 20 for the Blue Devils. McDaniels keeps once again trying to find a block. Breaks his way through the line and gains about 6 yards on that play. So second down and 14 now for the Blue Devils. Chambers back in at running back for the Blue Devils. They fake the handoff to him and throw the ball over to the left side. Pass was intended for number 19, Joshua Gaddy, but it was just over his head and falls incomplete. Going to bring up third down and 14 now. You can zoom that in a little bit. Pass over the middle falls incomplete. Intended for, looks like number 19 again, Josh Gaddy. But that ball falls incomplete. Going to bring up fourth down and 14 for the Blue Devils. Hold on, I'm waiting for it to catch up on the chat. Yeah, that's good. Fork Union going for it here on fourth down. Pass out to the left side to Chambers, trying to find something, but there's just a lot of Georgia defenders around him, and that's going to be a turnover on downs for Georgia Prep. Just outside of field goal range on that one, and the field conditions not ideal to try and kick it. And just too short for a punt, so I understand the play call there by Coach Arrett, and nothing really damaged as Georgia Prep starts their next drive on the 30-yard line. And with the success that they've had so far, the Fork Union defense is pretty confident that they should be able to stop them. 8 minutes, 39 seconds remaining in the half. Georgia Prep would love to get something going here on this drive. Get some points on the board before heading into the half. I formation now for the Knights. Handoff goes up the middle, bounces it out to the left side, and gains about 5 yards on the play before being brought down. Number 40, Jake Williams on the tackle for the Blue Devils. I formation again for the Knights. Looks like they're trying to just power run here. Fullback slipping on his way out of his stance, though. It's not a good situation, and the run is highly unsuccessful with number 41, Aaron Edwards, making a play in the backfield. Going to bring up 3rd down and 5 now for the Knights. Pass off to the left side, and the route was trumped by Roderick Webb, but he just can't come up with the interception. If he had that, there was nobody in front of him to stop him. That would have been a pick 6, but ball falls incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down and 5 once again for Georgia Prep, sending out the punting unit. Seven minutes and 3 seconds left here in the half. So Georgia Prep was hoping to eat some of that clock and gain some yards there. They were unsuccessful on the play. And Fork Union will once again take over with potentially a short field depending on how this punt goes. Snap is fielded cleanly and the punt is away. It's a nice one. Takes a Georgia Prep bounce and is going to keep rolling all the way down to the 16-yard line. And Fork Union will take over from there on this next drive.
Hey guys, listen. We cannot run the football away from the tight end. Run the ball towards the tight end. Run the ball towards the tight end side. When they run away from the tight end, what happens is, we get ourselves stuck. They got numbers over here with their backside back. All they do is press them. They got to get through them. All right? It ain't even an A gap. It comes a B gap power because they're a 3-5 defense. When they gave us that look and moved on, man, they was what we wanted. If we kick out the dog with the fullback, we did it.
And a handoff right up the middle is broken out. Mekhi McDaniels, nobody's going to touch him. And that is going to be another Fork Union touchdown. One play, 87 yards for the touchdown. 84 yards for the touchdown. Great play there by Mekhi McDaniels. Great blocking up front by the Fork Union offensive line. And the score is now 26-0 in favor of the Blue Devils. I don't know. I didn't see it.
Hey, did they get the extra point? They did not get it.
Extra point was missed. Again, field conditions coming into play, so score's going to remain here 26-0 in favor of Fork Union. Kobe Stillwell out to kick once again for the Blue Devils. 3 guys deep for Georgia Prep to receive. Once again, I don't have a roster for Georgia Prep, so if you're watching from Georgia, I apologize. Kick is away, and it is once again pretty good, but that one sails out of bounds. So that's going to be a penalty against Fork Union. Ball should come out to the 35-yard line, where Georgia Prep will start their next drive. Georgia Prep offense taking the field. 6 minutes, 42 seconds remaining here in the half. Georgia Prep in the I formation once again. Handoff right side. And gaining some tough yards there for Georgia Prep. Going to be about a gain of 3 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7 now. Flag down on the play, delay of game against Georgia Prep. So that's going to back them up 5 more yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and maybe 11 for the Knights. Toss off the left side. Running back slips in the mud and falls and is brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 3rd down and roughly 16 for the Knights. Field conditions are deteriorating rapidly here as the rain has not stopped since yesterday morning. I'm not sure if the film does it any justice, but it is starting to get rather muddy out there. Georgia Prep calls a timeout. 4:46 remaining here in the half. The Prep team will be in action here next Friday against Hargrave Military Academy. All you alumni out there know how important of a game that would be. So be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the broadcast of that game next Friday from Fork Union. Also, if you're interested in any information about sending a student here to Fork Union, please check out our website, www.forkunion.com, for more information. Georgia Prep coming out for this 3rd down and 16 situation. Bunch formation. Double tight for Georgia Prep. Quarterback rolls out to the right, looking for a receiver downfield and doesn't see anybody and just runs it out of bounds after a short gain of about 3 on the play. Going to bring up 4th down and 13 or 14 for Georgia Prep. Looks like the punting unit stepping onto the field for the Knights. And Roderick Webb once again back deep to receive for the Blue Devils. Short punt goes out of bounds around the 45-yard line. Fork Union offense stepping onto the field for their next drive. Four minutes, 1 second remaining here in the half. Once again, Fork Union up 26-0 over the Georgia Prep Knights. Fork Union offense has been humming all day. Last drive ended with a 84-yard touchdown run by Mekhi McDaniels. Andrew Banks back in at quarterback for Fork Union. Cody Young in the backfield at running back. They send him out in motion to the left side. Empty backfield now. Throw goes out to Cody Young on the bubble pass, and he is brought down in the backfield by the defensive end for Georgia Prep. He was all over that play. Handoff to Young over the right side, cuts it back to the left, and is brought down after a short gain. Going to be a gain of about 4 on the play, bring up third down and 8, Timeout called by Georgia Prep. That is their second timeout of the half. They have one more remaining. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left here in the half. Fork Union offense coming back out on the field after the Georgia Prep timeout. Once again, Cody Young in the backfield. They're bringing in Nate Ponza in at running back as well. 2 running backs set here for the Blue Devils. Banks throws the ball over to the right side out of bounds. Flag on the play, going to be a hold against Fork Union. So if that is accepted, it'll back them up even further, but I don't think they're going to accept it. Force the 4th down. Penalty is declined, so that's going to bring up 4th down and about 8 for Fork Union, and they send out Kobe Stillwell to punt it away. Only the second punt today for Kobe Stillwell. Fields the snap. It is up and it is high. Going to take a Georgia Prep bounce and be down around the 32-yard line where Georgia Prep will start their potentially last drive of the half. 2 minutes, 52 seconds remaining here in the first half. Fork Union up 26-0. Four receivers set now for the Knights. Sending a receiver in motion. Throw it off to the right side. And he is brought down immediately by number 28, Deshaun Elder. Gain of maybe 1 or 2 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Knights. Four receiver set once again. Trips on the left side for Georgia Prep. Quarterback takes a snap, drops back, looking right side, throws the ball on a quick screen to the running back. It hits him right in the chest and is dropped. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 now for the Knights. Nice idea there by Georgia Prep. Running back just couldn't handle the pass. 2-by-2 formation now for the Knights. Swing pass to the right side, to the running back. He's going to gain about 4 or 5 yards before being pushed out of bounds, right around the 40-yard line. So it'll be now 4th down and about 5 or 6 for the Knights. And the punting unit once again coming on for Georgia Prep. 2 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Kick is high and deep, and it is muffed on the play. Roderick Webb can't get a hold of it, and the ball is still being fought over on the ground. Looks like Georgia Prep is going to come up with it off of the muffed punt. So nice effort play there by Georgia Prep cover team to pick up the ball after the muff by Roderick Webb. It's going to bring up 1st down and 10 now for the Knights from the 17-yard line. Two-by-two formation for the Knights. It's the closest they've been to the end zone all day, so they would like to walk away with some points here. Quarterback drops back, looking over the right side, feeling the pressure, decides to scramble left. Gets around the edge and is eventually forced out of bounds around the 8-yard line by Nate Ponza and Kobe Stillwell. Yard line now, 2nd down and about 3 on this drive. 4 wide receiver formation. Quarterback drops back, looks left side, throws it to the back of the end zone, and it is just outside the reach of the receiver. Ball falls incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for Georgia Prep. Once again, 2-by-2 formation for Georgia Prep. 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining here in the half. Handoff goes left side, finds a small hole, but he is met by the linebackers after a short gain. Number 29, Zion Robinson, with the initial hit. It's going to be close to the first down, and it looks like the spot is going to give it to him. So first down and goal now from about the 7-yard line. Short time remaining, 51 seconds now. Clock is rolling. Georgia Prep trying to get one here before the half. Quarterback drops back. Fork Union defense all over him and forcing him out of the pocket, and he just throws the ball away, incomplete. Second down and goal now from the 7. 35.6 seconds remaining. Quarterback drops back, rolls out to the right side. Nana Asante right there with the play. Almost picked off by Nate Ponza. So that's going to bring up third down now for the Knights. Fork Union defense all over that play.
Hurry up, hurry up. You got 15 seconds.
22.5 seconds remaining here in the half. Third down and 7. Tried to throw a little swing pass. Running back cuts it back to the left side, finds a seam, and he is in for the touchdown. So Georgia Prep able to come up with a touchdown here late in the second quarter. Brings the score to 26-6 with 14.9 seconds left. Georgia Prep looks like they're keeping their offense on the field for this extra point attempt, so maybe 2-point conversion here. We'll see what they try and do. And the offense is staying on the field, so they're going to go for 2 here. Trips formation to the field. Handoff, quick screen to the left, to the right side, and Fork Union defense all over that. And the 2-point conversion attempt is no good. So officials resetting the game clock to 20 seconds remaining. So that means we'll have enough for a kickoff and maybe 1 or 2 offensive plays. No. Once again, 20 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Roderick Webb and Cody Young back to receive for Fork Union. Kick is away. It's a low one. Going to be fielded by Webb. Taking it up the field on the right side, looking for a seam. Gets it out to the 41-yard line before being brought down by the Georgia Prep kickoff team. 13.8 seconds remaining here in the quarter. We'll see what Coach Ehret wants to do here, whether or not to run a play or just kneel on it and take it to the half. And looks like the Blue Devils will kneel on it, take it to the halftime, and that's where we will end it. Here for the first half, your score, Fork Union 26, Georgia Prep 6. We will resume play after a short break for the half. Usually about 15 minutes, so go grab a drink, grab a snack, and we will be back shortly. All right, we're gearing up for the third quarter of play here from Fork Union. Your score still Fork Union 26, Georgia Prep 6. Kobe Stillwell to kick for the Blue Devils. Kick is up and away. Low line drive bouncing kick fielded by Georgia Prep. Finds a seam, going to bounce it all the way across field to the right side. Still trying to get him on the ground, and he is eventually forced out of bounds by number 12, Kobe Stillwell. And a nice little return there for Georgia Prep will put them on roughly the 33-yard line, it looks like, where they will start the first drive of the second half. Weather has cleared up a bit here at Fork Union. No more rain, so that's nice. Should make it a little bit easier for me to see what's going on down there. But the field is still very muddy, so that's going to come into play throughout the rest of this game. Pass over to the right side is caught, and he breaks free from the defenders to gain about 7 or 8 yards, but a flag coming in late on the play. And that's going to go against Georgia Prep. So the gain will be negated by the penalty there. And we will most likely replay first down. Looks like a block in the back there going against Georgia Prep. So we'll replay first down after we march off the penalty yardage, which is going to be about 10 yards. So first down and roughly 20. Looks like about 18 there after the penalty. Two-by-two formation for Georgia Prep. Quarterback takes a snap, drops back, looks left, throws the ball on a quick spot screen there to the slot receiver, but it goes just through his hands and falls incomplete. So that's going to be second down now and roughly 18. Quarterback takes a snap, drops back, looking downfield, throws the ball over the right side. Had a receiver open, but just outside of his reach. And ball falls incomplete, so it's going to bring up third down now for Georgia Prep. Quarterback takes a snap, looking left, throws the ball over the left side, but just shy of the receiver. Ball falls incomplete. Going to bring up fourth down and the punting unit coming on for Georgia Prep. Not the start they were hoping for in this second half. But with the better weather, they obviously decided to try and air it out a little bit, as the run game has been not doing too well today against that Fork Union front seven. Roderick Webb back to receive once again. You'll remember right before the half he muffed the last punt. Once again, it's a little bit more dry out there, so conditions should be better for him here. High punt. And he's just going to let it bounce, and it'll roll all the way down to the 26-yard line, where Fork Union will start their next drive. Again, first drive of the half for Fork Union upcoming. Andrew Banks back at quarterback for the Blue Devils. Kevon Chambers in the backfield at running back. 3 wide receivers up top. Handoff goes to Chambers off the left side, trying to find a hole, and not much work in there for the Blue Devils, where he is met at the line of scrimmage after no gain. 2nd down and 10 upcoming for Fork Union. Trips up top once again for the Blue Devils. Banks sends Chambers in motion to the left side. Looking downfield, can't find anybody open, decides to scramble. Breaks free of the line and gets out to around the 35-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and 1 now off the nice scramble by Banks. Makai McDaniels checking in at running back for the Blue Devils. Trips formation still, sending McDaniels in motion. Banks looks right, throws the ball down the field. Pass is complete to Dakari Beasley. And he has enough for the 1st down. Going to bring the ball all the way out to the 40-yard line. So a nice 5-yard gain there on 3rd down for the Blue Devils to keep the drive alive. Banks hands the ball off to McDaniels up the middle. He breaks through the line and gains about 6 yards on the play. So going to bring up 2nd down and 4 now. Speaking of Andrew Banks, comes to us from Atlanta, Georgia. And we are playing Georgia Military. So nice little coincidence there. Or excuse me, Georgia Prep. Sorry. Kevon Chambers checking back in at running back for the Blue Devils after that nice run by Makai McDaniels. Trips right side for the Blue Devils, sending Chambers in motion to the right. Drops back, throws the ball deep downfield to the left. About 5 yards beyond the receiver. Pass intended for number 85, Kai Norris. But that falls incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 4 for the Blue Devils. Two-by-two formation now. Chambers still in at running back. Banks takes the snap, hands off to Chambers, right side, finds a hole in the middle and powers his way past the 1st down yardage. Gain of about 6 on the play, so that's going to be another 1st down for Fork Union. Ball is going to be placed on the 48-yard line of Georgia Prep. And a fresh set of downs here for the Blue Devils as this offense keeps rolling. Ten minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. And a stoppage now while the referees discuss something. Looks like there was a flag thrown on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct called against the Knights. Not exactly sure what happened there, but the referee obviously saw something he didn't like, so that's going to be a 15-yard penalty and a fresh set of downs for the Blue Devils. Ball is put all the way down on the 33-yard line now. Banks and Young in the backfield now at running back. 2-by-2 formation for Fork Union. Okay. And we are good to go once again after the penalty yardage was marched off. And a false start by Fork Union. Going to give 5 of those penalty yards back. So it'll be 1st down and 15 now for the Blue Devils. Banks takes a snap, throws the ball right side, looking for Takari Beasley, just in and out of his hands, and almost picked off by Georgia Prep. Potential pick 6 there if he came down with it, but ball falls incomplete, so that's going to bring up 2nd down and 15 now. Young coming out of the game. Looks like Mekhi McDaniels back in at running back. Handoff right side, finds a hole, breaks through, and is met in the hole by the Georgia Prep linebackers. Gains about 4 yards on the play, going to bring up 3rd down and 11 now for the Blue Devils. Trips formation down low for Fork Union. Cody Young back in at running back for the Blue Devils. Sends Young in motion to the right side. Banks drops back, has a lot of time. Finds a pass over the middle. And the Georgia Prep defender jumps that route, slapping the ball away right before it could be completed to Roderick Webb. So that falls incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like the Fork Union offense is going to stay on the field once again. Kind of too short for a punt, too long for a field goal type situation. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and 11. Not a bad decision when you're up by 20. Chambers back in at running back. Ball is dropped. Banks picks it up, and he is trying to break away from the defense and just gives it up there. That's going to be either a fumble or a intentional grounding, which is going to be a huge loss on the play. Nice play there by the Georgia Prep defense to keep Banks hemmed in after the bobbled snap. Yep, that's going to be intentional grounding against Fork Union, so that'll put the ball at the spot. And Georgia Prep will start with pretty good field position once again. So ball's on the 43-yard line now of Fork Union. And Georgia Prep will start their 2nd drive of this half. Trips formation down low here for Georgia Prep. Running back slips on the exchange, and the Fork Union defense closes in on the quarterback, who once again was unable to hand the ball off because the running back slipped. So that's going to be a loss of about 3 or 4 on the play, bring up 2nd down and 14. pass left side falls incomplete. Nice coverage there by Roderick Webb to knock that away. And now it is 3rd down and 13 for Georgia Prep. Fork Union defense has been pretty stout all day, only giving up a touchdown after the muffed punt in the end of the second quarter. Other than that, Georgia Prep has had a hard time getting anything going offensively. Georgia Prep quarterback drops back, sees a seam, tries to run it. Still looking for a man downfield, decides to pull it off to the left side and runs it out of bounds around the 35-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot him out at the 38. Not close enough for the first down. And a hold on the play, going to bring that back even further. So, going to bring up 3rd down once again, but this time 3rd and potentially 23. We'll see where they march it off. So 3rd down and very long now for Georgia Prep. Quarterback drops back, rolling right side, looking for a receiver downfield. Has a man wide open, and he catches the ball. But they're going to call him out of bounds before he makes the catch, so that is an incomplete. And brings up 4th down once again. 4th and very long. Punting unit coming on for Georgia Prep. Punt is away, and it is a good one once again, very high. This time takes a Fork Union bounce and is going to roll and finally come to a stop about the 39-yard line, where Fork Union will take over once again. Six minutes, 45 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Fork Union offense would like to get some more points on the board just to be a little bit more comfortable in their lead. We'll see what Coach Aird has drawn up for this drive. Fork Union comes out in a bunch formation. Kavan Chambers back in at running back for the Blue Devils. Andrew Banks still in at quarterback. Banks takes the snap, hands off to Chambers right up the middle, finds a hole. Still trying to break free, powers his way about 8 yards, where he's eventually brought down. But there is a flag down on the play, so we'll see what the official word is from the refs. And it's going to be a block in the back against Fork Union. So that'll negate that nice run there by Chambers. And we will replay first down after they mark off the penalty footage. Ball's going to be placed now on the 31-yard line. And it is first down and about 18. Handoff right side, trying to avoid the Georgia Prep defense, but they have that pretty well covered and force him out of bounds after a loss of about 4 on the play. So Fork Union offense going the wrong direction at the moment. Second down and very long. Handoff goes to McDaniels, left side. Finds a small hole. Powers his way through for a gain of 1 yard. Going to bring up third down and very long once again for Fork Union. Mekhi McDaniels in at running back. Handoff goes to him right side. Defensive end is just waiting for him there. So that's going to be no gain on the play. And they will send out Kobe Stillwell to punt it away once again. Not a whole lot of offense here in the second half so far. Both teams struggling to get it going offensively. Defensive adjustments appear to have worked for both sides. And Fork Union calls a timeout. Obviously, Coach Eric didn't like what he saw out there on the field. Decided to call a timeout and talk it over with his boys. While they take a timeout, we will remind you to check out the website if you're needing any information about Fork Union. Everything you can want is there, including tons of pictures of all the events that go on around Fork Union, so you can keep up to date with all the goings-on around campus. Prep team had a tough loss yesterday at Portsmouth Christian Academy, losing 20-21 out there at Portsmouth. They'll be back in action again on Friday against Hargrave. That game will be broadcast live here on YouTube. And while I will not be commentating, as I am a coach on the prep team, it will still be available for you to watch and enjoy. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you don't miss the game on Friday where the prep team takes on Hargrave, which, as we know, is always a big rivalry. Boys are back out onto the field. Kobe Stillwell ready to punt it away once again. Nice snap, and the play is stopped once again. Flags flying, and it looks like Fork Union is going to take 5 more yards back as there's a false start by the offense. So add another 5 and line up and do it again. Nice snap. Kick is away, and it is a high punt. They're going to call for a fair catch, and it is fielded nicely there around the 43-yard line. And Georgia Prep will take over once again for their next drive from about the 42-yard line. No, excuse me, 37-yard line. Two-by-two formation here for Georgia Prep. Sending a man in motion across the formation. Having a hard time getting his footing with that ground. Handoff goes left side and is met immediately at the line by number 17, Lorenz Terry, and number 53, Miles Harp. Nice play there by the Fork Union defensive line. pass right side. Finds his man. And he gains about 7 yards before being driven out of bounds. So that'll bring up third down and roughly 4 or 5, depending on the spot. Looks like it's going to be gain of 6, so third down and nope, it's gain of 5. Third down and 5. Quarterback drops back, looking right side, throws the ball down the field, and it is picked off. Number 28, Deshaun Elder, still on his feet, breaking it over to the right side, crossing the field, getting a lot of good blocks downfield, still on his feet, still going, and he's eventually brought down around the 40-yard line. Flags flying everywhere. Potentially going to be some blocks in the back, but an excellent read by Deshaun Elder to pick that ball off. Once again, flags all over the field. We'll wait for the official word, but I suspect it'll be a hold going against Fork Union, so that's going to negate some of that yardage there. Tough yardage earned by Deshaun Elder. And it'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul, so that should back him up to around the 40-yard line. And we'll see where Fork Union will start now. So, yeah, it's going to be at the 39-yard line. Fork Union will start 1st and 10 and hope to get something going a little bit more than they did in the last drive. Max Miller now in at quarterback for the Blue Devils. Cody Young in the backfield, and their timeout once again used by Fork Union. Their second timeout of the half. Hopefully that does not come back to bite them later down the line. Calling timeouts early, generally not a good sign. But Coach Aaron wants to make sure that he got his personnel in correctly. So he decided to take the timeout. Once again, number 7, Max Miller in at quarterback. Cody Young in at running back. Miller takes a snap, hands off to Young, right up the middle, finds a hole. He's still on his feet, breaking through the defense, and he is pulling away. Nobody's going to touch him. And he is brought down right at the last second by the safety. Takes him out of bounds right at the 4-yard line. Excellent gain there by Cody Young. About a 60-yard run there for Cody Young. Fork Union going with the hurry-up offense here. And Georgia Prep decides to take the timeout rather than be out of position. So another timeout here in the third quarter. And the two teams will meet on the sideline with their coaches. 2 minutes and 53 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Fork Union knocking on the door, hoping to extend this lead. And first and goal from the 4-yard line for Fork Union. Miller takes a snap, hands off to Young, tries to bounce it out left side, but he is met by the Georgia Prep defense at the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be no gain. Second down and goal from the 4 now. Chambers back in at running back for the Blue Devils. Miller still in at quarterback. Miller takes the snap, hands it off, keeps the ball. Actually, pushes it off the right side. I'll tell you, Miller is really good at that fake, making it look like he hands it off, but actually keeps it. He's going to get a short gain of maybe 2 yards, so that's going to put the ball on the 2-yard line. Third down and goal now. Hand off to Chambers left side, nothing there. And he's going to be dropped for a loss on the play. Puts the ball now on the 6-yard line. Fourth down and goal from the 6. Offensive line didn't get a good push on that one. And Fork Union keeping their offense out on the field, so they're going to go for it here from the 6 rather than just take the points. Mekhi McDaniel's in at running back now. Miller takes a snap, rolling out to the right side. Looking for a seam, finds one, and is brought down just shy of the goal line, right around the 2-yard line with a nice tackle by the Georgia Prep defense, taking out Max Miller's legs. Thought he was going to be able to extend that ball into the end zone, but he was brought down just shy, and it'll be a turnover on downs with Georgia Prep taking over on the on their own 2-yard line.
Good defense, Cohill. Great job, Joe. You number 1 coach.
19 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, so maybe 1 or 2 more plays here before entering the fourth quarter. Georgia Prep offense setting up right on the near the goal line. 4 wide receivers set. Handoff goes right side. Ball is fumbled and then bounces right back into the hands of the quarterback. So very fortunate turn of events there for Georgia Prep. He's able to get the ball out to the 5-yard line, give him a little bit of breathing room. Second down and 8 now for Georgia Prep. And that's the end of the third quarter now. Your score, Fork Union 26, Georgia Prep 6. While the teams switch sides of the field, take this moment to remind you to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're enjoying the footage you're seeing, as the Prep team will have a game here from Fork Union against Hargrave on Friday, and we will be broadcasting as many of the home basketball games as we can, so you're not going to want to miss that either. Also, if you'd like any information about Fork Union, check out the website, forkunion.com. You can find pictures of all of our sporting events and other information about everything going on around Fork Union. All right, both teams back out onto the field. 2nd down and 7 now for Georgia Prep. Quarterback takes a snap, looks left side, finds his receiver wide open for the 1st down. Forced out of bounds eventually by number 20, Dakari Beasley. But once again, not before getting enough yards for the 1st down. So ball will be placed at around the 13-yard line, and it'll be 1st down and 10 for Georgia Prep. Pass is complete over the middle, but he is met immediately by number 11, Bernard Lee, who delivers a pretty nice hit. And it'll bring up 2nd down and roughly 6. Pass over the middle is tipped and then picked off by Kobe Stillwell. Just off the fingers of the Georgia Prep receiver, and Kobe was in a perfect position to pick that one off. So that'll be a turnover for Georgia Prep, and Fork Union will take over on the 30-yard line going in. Nice short field situation for the Blue Devils, whose offense has not been able to get anything going so far in this 2nd half. So we'll see what they have drawn up for this short field situation. Usually on these quick changes, you like to take a shot at the end zone on this first play, so we'll see if that's what Coach Ehret decides to do here. Andrew Banks back in at quarterback. Hand off to Mekhi McDaniels off the left side, but finding no running room there. And he's going to be dropped for a loss on the play. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like they're going to give him back to the original line of scrimmage on that one. So 2nd down and 10 for the Blue Devils. Cody Young back in at running back for the Blue Devils. 2 receivers and a tight end up top. Handoff goes to Young. Trying to find a hole on the left side. Breaks through the offensive line and is met by the linebackers after a short gain of about 4 yards, maybe 5, depending on the spot. And we'll have 3rd down now upcoming. A Georgia Prep player is down on the field. The training staff coming out to evaluate him. And we'll get resumed as soon as the medical staff is done attending to this player. Third down and about 6 now. Young in motion left side. Banks drops back, has all the time in the world, throws the ball deep toward the end zone, and nobody in the vicinity. I think he was aiming for either Young or Webb, but just couldn't get on the same page as the receivers there. So that's going to bring up 4th down. And once again, the offense is going to stay on the field. Fork Union hasn't been overly great in 4th down conversions today. I believe they're 2 for 4 on 4th down so far. So we'll see if they can put another one in the column here on this 4th down conversion. Kevon Chambers now at running back for Fork Union. Handoff goes to him left side, tries to find a hole. There's just nothing there. Georgia Prep defense has been all over that run game. And it's going to be yet another turnover on downs for the Knights. And Georgia Prep taking over on the 37-yard line. Receiver in motion. Snap, toss out to the right side. Breaks one tackle and is eventually driven out of bounds by number 29, Jake Williams, and number 29, Zion Robinson, and number 40, Jake Williams, excuse me. Georgia Prep going with the no huddle, but caused some miscommunication along the front line, and that's going to be a false start, so give back the yards they just gained. And try it all over again. So it'll be 2nd down and 12 now after the penalty yardage. 2-by-2 formation for Georgia Prep. Pass over the middle falls incomplete. 2 Fork Union defenders right there, so they're lucky it fell incomplete. 3rd down and 12 now for Georgia Prep. Two-by-two formation once again. Quarterback takes the snap, looking left side, passes it back right, and catch is made, but he's met immediately by Roderick Webb, who takes him out of bounds. Short gain on the play. Going to bring up 4th down now, and the punting unit coming back on the field for Georgia Prep. Timeout called by Georgia Prep. Their 2nd timeout of the half. 11 minutes, 43 seconds remaining here in the game. Fork Union still up 26-6. Been a slow and methodical second half here. Both offenses struggling to get going as the second half adjustments by the defenses seem to have shut down all the offensive prospects. Once again, Georgia Prep coming out onto the field. Looks like they're going to punt it away. Or maybe not. We'll see what they decided to do here. Looks like they're going to go for it. Trips formation to the right side. One receiver up top. Quarterback takes the snap, drops back, rolls out left side, looking for a seam. Can't find one and is eventually brought down on the play. Number 28, Deshaun Elder with the tackle, but he was tackled out of bounds, and I think they're going to call that a unnecessary roughness penalty, which it seemed like he initiated the tackle but prior to the guy going out of bounds, so that seems a little ticky-tacky to me, but we'll see what the official call is. Personal foul against Fork Union, so that's going to be a fresh set of downs for Georgia Prep. Once again, from where I was sitting, it looked like he hit him, and then the ball carrier dragged him out of bounds, and he just didn't let go. So maybe it seemed a little different on the sideline, not sure. But it's going to be, either way, it's going to result in a first down for Georgia Prep. Okay, check that. Looks like they're going to... I'm not sure. He pointed like it was a Fork Union first down, but that doesn't seem to make sense. So he may have been confused. We'll wait for them to get all lined up before we know what's going on. So it looks like the Fork Union offense is coming out onto the field. How that worked out, I'm not exactly sure, but the officials probably have a better idea than I do. So Banks in at quarterback and Chambers in the backfield at running back. Handoff goes to him left side. Can't find a seam and is brought down for a loss of about 1 or 2 on the play. Second down and 11 now upcoming for Fork Union. Banks takes a snap, hands off left side to Mekhi McDaniels, finds a hole, and pushes his way all the way down to about the 36-yard line, depending on the spot. It's going to be third down now and short for Fork Union. McDaniels gets the handoff once again, left side, breaks through the front line, and is going to be close to the first down yardage. I think they're going to mark him just shy of the line to gain. So it'll be fourth down and less than a yard. And once again, I assume they will keep the offense out on the field for another opportunity to extend this drive. False start by Fork Union, going to back them up 5 more. Make that a little bit more difficult to get. It looks like they're going to send Kobe Stillwell on to punt now. 4th and 5.5 is a lot more than 4th and half a yard. So they decided they're going to punt it away and make Georgia Prep go the long way to try and score. 9 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Rain is slowly starting to pick up once again. Some miscommunication in getting the punt team out onto the field, but we are good to go now. Punt is up, and it is a sidewinder. Takes a nice little Fork Union bounce and is going to roll all the way down to the 20-yard line, where Georgia Prep will start its next drive. Georgia Prep really needs to get something going offensively if they want to get back into this game, as time is running out. 8 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Wide receiver goes in motion. Pass off to the right side, and he is met immediately by Roderick Webb and then eventually brought down by number 7, Max Miller on the play. Nate Ponza coming in late as well to secure that tackle, and a big loss on the first down for Georgia Prep. Going to bring up 2nd down and 15 now. 2-by-2 formation once again for Georgia Prep. Handoff goes left side. Breaks around the end and is met after a short gain by Kobe Stillwell. Gain of about 8 or 9 on that. Going to bring up 3rd down and roughly 5 for Georgia Prep. Handoff this time right side. Met at the line. Number 41, Aaron Edwards. Along with number 26, Nate Ponza. Stopping that play for a very short gain. 4th down and 5 upcoming. Georgia Prep offense still out on the field. Rain is slowly picking up once again. Starting to get much harder than it was earlier. Quarterback tries to keep the ball going nowhere. Number 67, Emmanuel Johnson. And number 58, Darius Sterling on the stop for Fork Union. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Fork Union will take over at about the 33-yard line. No, 32-yard line. Depends on the spot there. 32 or 33-yard line. Fork Union will take over. Short field. 7 minutes, 12 seconds remaining here in the game. Given that the rain is picking up, I expect Fork Union to just kind of run the ball and eat as much of this clock as they possibly can. Georgia Prep only has one more timeout. Handoff Cody Young left side, finds the hole. Gains about 6 yards on the play before being brought down to the ground by a couple of defenders from Georgia Prep. 2nd down and maybe 4 now, upcoming for Fork Union. Fork Union once again jumping off sides, so that's going to give back 5 of those yards. Going to bring up 2nd and probably around 9 for the Blue Devils. Chambers now in at running back for Fork Union. Handoff. Fakes the handoff, keeps the ball right side. Banks gains a lot of that penalty yardage back. And it's going to bring up roughly 3rd down and 5 or 3rd down and 4. $5:56 remaining in the fourth quarter. Chambers once again still in at running back. Handoff goes to him right up the middle, and he's going to have enough for the first down or close to it. It's going to depend on the spot here. Looks like they may have him just shy. But no, they're going to give him the first down. So first down, Fork Union. Georgia Prep coach going crazy on the sideline. Not exactly sure what's going on there. Once again, first down and 10 for Fork Union. 4:48 remaining in the game. Handoff left side to Chambers. He breaks free, and that's going to be close to another first down. Excuse me, that time it was Makai McDaniels with the carry. My windows up here in the press box are starting to get covered in rain, so it's hard to see what's going on down there. McDaniels still in at running back. Fresh set of downs for Fork Union. Banks takes a snap, and it is blown dead immediately. Going to be a final timeout called by Georgia Prep. 4 minutes, 21 seconds remaining here in the game. Teams come out of the timeout. And another flag on the play. This time I think it's going to be against Georgia Prep. Oh, no, it's going to be against Fork Union. False start. 5 yards walked off here. Going to be first down and 15 for the Blue Devils. Handoff left side now. Trying to find a hole and nothing doing. Brought down on the play after a short gain, and another flag comes flying in. This time a late flag, so we'll see what the call is here. Unsportsmanlike conduct again against Georgia Prep. So that's going to be a fresh set of downs for the Blue Devils. I think that's their third or fourth unsportsmanlike conduct today for Georgia Prep, so discipline has been a problem for the Knights today. So the penalty yardage puts the ball within the 10-yard line, so first and goal now for Fork Union. 4:04 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Double tight end set for the Blue Devils. Handoff. Banks was going to hand off, but decided to keep it and is brought down in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 5 or 6 on the play. Again, hard to see through the wet windows of the press box, as the rain is coming down pretty hard now. 3:16 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Fork Union taking their time coming out of the huddle, trying to eat as much of this clock as they can. Get out of here with a victory. Cody Young back in at running back for the Blue Devils. Banks takes the snap, hands off left side. Once again, nothing doing there. And he is brought down for another loss on the play. But he keeps the ball in bounds, which is the most important thing, and the clock will continue to roll. .232 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Again, Coach Arrett taking his time getting the plays into the huddle, trying to just run this clock as long as they can. Third down and very long now for the Blue Devils. Third and goal from the 21, so need a big gain here if they have any hope of scoring. Short run up the middle is going to be brought down for a fourth down. Again, clock continuing to roll. 1:47 remaining here in the fourth quarter. I would expect Coach Arrett to probably take it all the way down, call a timeout, and try and run one more play. .123 now in the fourth quarter. Looks like Chambers back in at running back. Timeout on the play. Oh, no, they just took to the delay a game, so. Oh, he did call it. Got the timeout in just in time, so it'll be, once again, fourth down from the same spot. One minute, 9 seconds remaining in the game. Throw deep downfield is knocked away, falls incomplete, so it'll be a turnover on downs. And Georgia Prep will have one last shot with about 1 minute remaining. Again, the rain is coming down pretty thick now, and the windows in front of me are completely covered, so I really can't see anything that's going on the field. But we're going to try and commentate this last minute of play here from Fork Union. Georgia Prep comes out. Looks like 3 receivers down to the right side in a bunch formation. Quarterback takes a snap, drops back, looking right side, decides to just scramble, and is brought down on the play by, I believe, number 67, Emmanuel Johnson. Clock is going to continue to roll. Georgia Prep has no timeouts. 40 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. And slow getting out of the huddle. Not a whole lot of urgency here by Georgia Prep. Same formation once again, bunch down on the right side. Quarterback drops back looking left side, throws it over to the running back. He breaks down the field for a first down, keeps it in bounds though. So clock is going to continue to roll, and that may be the end of the game here. 9 seconds remaining. They may get off one more play. And this will do it here from Fork Union. He drops back looking to scramble right side. Just decides to run it out of bounds. And that is the end of the game here from Fork Union with your score. Fork Union Military Academy 26, Georgia Prep Knights 6. We thank you all for watching this presentation of Fork Union Military Academy football. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, please be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more games upcoming. The prep team will be in action on Friday against Woodbury, so you don't want to miss that. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day, and we will see you guys next time.